you need goggles and a cap. You're definitely going to need those for the swim. Some other tools that we at Team Serious like to use, and if you're going to be an athlete at Team Serious, we always advise to get these tools that we use for our swim. Firstly, a good set of paddles. I prefer these just because they have holes, so it's not quite as hard to pull, but they also have good surface area and they create the perfect stroke. You cannot bend your wrist when you're wearing these. We can always use these as well as a paddle drill, which you hold like this to get your catch without dropping your wrist. If you drop your wrist or your elbow, look what happens to the paddle. So these paddles are great. Very key to our swim is the band. Okay, the band goes around your ankles and it stops you from kicking and it forces you into a good body position. We'll be talking more about that later. The buoy. This is one of my favorite buoys because you can actually fill it up with water and use it as strength. It puts your body in the perfect position, very similar to wearing a wetsuit, but you can also use it as strength by filling this up with water. This is another key tool at Team Serious. And lastly, another thing that we like to use is the snorkel. Okay, the snorkel is really good for breath control and also looking at where your hand is entering the water. You can really see exactly in front of you when wearing the snorkel and watch and see where your hand is entering the water. And it's also really good to keep your head still and just focus on your stroke and your breathing. For the bike, obviously you need a bicycle. You need a bike because you've got to ride. So you need a bicycle. Bicycle shoes are always the best possible thing. You don't want to be wearing running shoes. So bicycle shoes that clip into the pedal. I like to have a cadence meter on my Speedo. Cadence, if you're with Team Serious Tri Club or you're one of our athletes, we like to measure cadence or revolutions per minute. That is a really key factor when you're training under serious athletes or Team Serious Tri Club. We really focus on cadence, and we'll talk about that more too. And for the run, obviously you just need running shoes. I mean, any shoes will really do. I mean, certain people prefer different shoes depending on what sort of running style you have, but run shoes, and that's pretty much it. Swim, bike, run, swimming cap, goggles, a bike obviously with a helmet, and run shoes. That's all you need to compete in a triathlon.